Absolutely Grace McWhorter.
We are a Saturday night in Baton Rouge, and let me tell you guys, it lived up to every expectation. It's actually raining right now.
It is.
Starting to come down a little bit. First half, it was pretty stormy, and then it kind of lightened up for the second half. But by that point, half the stadium had hit the road.
Yeah, I had 5 minutes left, and most of the stadium left for Tiger Stadium. I was just joking with the folks of the Crimson Tide Sports Network, Chris Stewart over there. I was like, when I used to host the Nick Saban show, it was never this easy when we were down here. Easy win for Alabama, 42-13. I think the biggest moment in the game, in my opinion, first drive, you had a pre-snap penalty,
Yep.
and you thought, oh, here we go again,
All over
just like
again.
Tennessee again,
Yep.
right? But then a big third down pass, complete from Milroe to Ryan Williams, and they drive down and they score a touchdown on that first drive. Biggest moment of the game was that first one because you knew Alabama was in it at that point.
It was huge. And one thing they talked about the facility really kind of incessantly was having a fast start, especially with a crowd like this. You want to silence them. What better way than to do exactly what they did? So I think that was a big moment for me. I think the sack fumble recovery was huge.
Because you just got the fourth down stop.
Exactly. That was 2 fourth down conversions they had in one drive.
Yeah. And then you just had the stop, and then all of a sudden, LSU's got it back, and you think they got momentum.
Exactly.
21-6, and they've got momentum. And then first play, Campbell comes back, strips Garrett Nussmeier, and then it leads to a touchdown, 28-6 ball game.
It was incredible, and I think that was such a proponent of like what needed to shift right there, because LSU actually they got 7 minutes off the clock in that one drive for them not to capitalize it at all. So overall, it was an incredible, first trip to Tiger Stadium.
We'll tell you that over at Cover Crimson, covercrimson.com, you'll get a long, maybe 2-hour post-game show. We're only here for a few minutes, but maybe a 2-hour post-game show over on the other side. That includes Mick Gillespie that's going on, and also Clint Lamb going on. So it's a great party over there if you want to go to covercrimson.com. That's really why we're here, is to tease you over there to covercrimson.com. And remember, you can get all the inside information on football and basketball year round on simple $1 right there, covercrimson.com. So go check that out over on their YouTube page. Some thoughts here before we get out of here. Your comments in the comment section, we appreciate all that. But here's the amazing thing from Jalen Milroe, because he was able to run the football tonight. Maybe he was healthy.
He did look really healthy to me, and there was never anything confirmed really or denied, I would say, about the health of Jalen. But I think that one thing that stuck out to me, and I will let you finish, was he said that Coach Sheridan, the offensive coordinator, said to be yourself.
Right. Be yourself.
Be yourself.
And you know what his self is? 2 games now against LSU, last year and this year as the starting quarterback. He has 352 rushing yards.
Incredible.
And 8 rushing touchdowns. Forget the passes, forget the passing yards. He's run the ball for 352 yards and 8 rushing touchdowns.
I think it was great.
That's insanity.
It's incredible. And I think the complimentary football that we saw tonight, and Coach Moore said it best, he feels this is the most complete game Alabama has played. And up until that last, 2 minutes to get the touchdown, defense sort of falters there a little bit. Coach Womack was not happy on the sideline. But other than that, you can't ask for more, especially you want to be progressing like this in November, in my opinion.
That's right. Playoffs are still alive. It was a playoff game tonight here at Tiger Stadium. And how about that defense?
Yeah.
We talk all the time about the offense. How about the defense? You got 7-0 after the first drive, and then LSU marches it down. Big kick return to the 50, and then they get a big play down to the 5. So it's 1st and goal at the 5.
Yep.
And you know what they get? They get a field goal. Next time they're down there, you know what they get? A field goal. They don't score a touchdown until when?
The last 2 minutes of the game.
Garbage time, when they've got the 2s out there and the 3s for Bama. And by the way, Brian Kelly still has his 1s out there to get the touchdown.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yikes.
What a game. It was a complete game for Alabama. Something I think Alabama fans have been looking for a long time, especially this season. Could it all come together? And if this makes you feel a little better, a little more hyped, Alabama almost went 8 straight quarters without allowing a touchdown.
Yeah, and it didn't come against the 1s.
No, it did not come
against the 1s. Mercer, Oklahoma, and Auburn, and then you're in the playoffs.
Yeah. The road to the playoffs looks a lot smoother after a win like this.
Yes.
It had to happen. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Oh, it was a must-win game.
It was a must-win.
Must-win game.
That wasn't being publicized / encouraged to the players. You have to know going into this, it's win or go home in December.
Okay. Your comments are tremendous.
Yes.
My phone, though, is covered in water and fog and stuff. So I can't even read them all. She may be able to read them, but I will tell you this. Tyler Booker, if you haven't seen Tyler, who's a friend of the show, leading the band, go at Next Round Live on Twitter. You can see him leading the band. EG got Jalen Milroe jumping into the crowd, all the celebration there, all the fun. And by the way, I've got it. I'll share it on the air. I don't know, and we can't share it on the air, but I will send it out sometime on Monday during the show. The saddest calling Baton Rouge in the history of Tiger Stadium.
It was pitiful. And I hope that you guys on the broadcast, when you guys were watching, you could see how empty the stadium was. But let me tell you, this corner right here was filled to the brim with Alabama fans. And now we didn't talk about this, and then we'll get off. There was discussion that they were thinking the Alabama fans were going to try and rush the field.
The Alabama fans?
Yes. So I'm sitting on the sideline, and the security guard comes up and he's like, Alabama students are wanting to rush the field. They reinforced security. Thankfully, they did not. That would not have been the best move. But I thought that was pretty interesting for a last twist of the game.
Yeah, you're new. Alabama doesn't.
I know.
They don't rush field.
That's why I was a little confused about it, especially in an away venue. But they came out strong, the Alabama fan base. You know, at times, I think you could hear on the broadcast, they were cheering louder than Tiger Stadium.
Well, yeah, from the fourth quarter especially. And that's when they do calling Baton Rouge third to fourth quarter. And at that point, the LSU faithful were on the drive back to Lake Charles and Shreveport and Milroe and Donaldsonville and Covington and all the Louisiana places around town. Big shout out to our friend Matt Moscato, who's been telling us Alabama is burning. So far, just a simmer. Matt, look forward to next time he's on. He's one of the great media people down here in Louisiana. But over at covercrimson.com, you get Mick and Clint and the guys right there. Fun night here. All the coverage, post-game Forster sending it out. We've sent some stuff out already. Fun night in Tiger State. I just hate you didn't get to see a nail biter that it was intense all the way to the end. But up to the kickoff.
Listen, it was incredible. Like I'm sitting on the sideline in the end zone, and it got so loud at one point I couldn't even hear myself think. Yeah. And I thought, if this is what it's like for four quarters, insanity. It's
my favorite road trip in the Southeastern Conference, right here, this place. I love this place.
We had a great time. Thanks to you guys, the viewers. Remember, go check out covercrimson.com. They're going to be going a lot longer than we are. We've got to hit the road to get back safe and sound. But overall, Bama with a dominant win against LSU.
Playoffs are in the cards right now. Kalen DeBoer winning.
Now, before I go, we'll leave you guys with this.
This is your fourth.
I know. I love talking to you guys.
Covercrimson.com, $1. $1.
When you look at the playoffs, would you want a SEC championship trip if you're an Alabama fan? Or do you want that first round?
I don't care.
You don't care?
I don't care. If I'm an Alabama fan, I don't care. Just playoffs and let's go play.
Okay.
Yeah. I want Jalen Milroe healthy, happy, and running the football, because when he runs the football, everything else opens up.
When he said
Lance Taylor said tonight that when Jalen Milroe runs the football, Alabama's the best team in the country.
Yeah, I believe it after that performance, 100%.
Yeah. I'll say it again. 2 games against LSU, 352 rushing yards and 8 rushing touchdowns.
Incredible. I mean, it's hard to fathom that. He also broke Jalen Hurts' record tonight, too.
Yeah, I'm ready to put him not running at Tennessee out of my mind. I'm not going to think about it ever again. I've thought about it since October.
2 weeks ago.
Well, since the third Saturday in October, 3 weeks ago.
Also, a lot of people owe Kane Womack an apology.
Oh, I do. I do. Yeah, I've been hard on Kane.
That's okay.
Defense looked good. All right.
That's it. Bye, guys.